I think this would very much have to be some of the craziest NBA news that we have legitimately seen in a long time. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, there is a ton of reports going around out there right now that has the Golden State Warriors linked to potentially try and trade for LeBron James. Again, this is massive because we know at the end of last off season, there was a big opinion and theory going around that the Warriors would be trying to potentially trade for him or just convince him to come into their team. Again, this even stretched to the point where apparently the Warriors were super interested in potentially selecting Bronny James in the draft. Now, was this because they liked Bronny as a player, or were they genuinely trying to get LeBron James to the team? We really don't know, but this report does say that the Warriors pursued LeBron James last year and still have hopes of landing him for a second consecutive season, being reported by Brian Windhurst of ESPN. Now again, this is crazy. This is legitimate crazy news. And the fact is right now, LeBron James has a player option for next year, which I believe is worth about $52.6 million, which is so much. That's like a lifetime subscription to Brazzers or a 1 month subscription to an OnlyFans chick who thinks she's so hot that she overprices her thing that would take me to, take money off my mortgage to afford it. Shout out OnlyFans girls. But LeBron James has a really awesome option here. He has a really awesome option to, I think, do something that, in my opinion, he probably won't do, but I think he should consider it, and that is, declining the player option, which would be $53 million. And look, don't get me wrong, that is a lot of money. You are literally throwing away $53 million and potentially signing a vet minimum with the Warriors. Now, why would you, throw away $53 million? What sane person would do that, right? And look, even though it sounds stupid, and it obviously is semi-stupid because no one is ever going to do that. He won't do it, I don't think, and it just won't happen. But the reality is, and why I bring it up, is because LeBron James is a billionaire. He's a flat-out billionaire. And I know that on paper he's getting rid of $53 million, but I think if he was to team up with Steph Curry, go to the Golden State Warriors, I legitimately think he would make so much goddamn money in jersey sales and merchandise sales. Like, I know that players only get a certain percentage of everything like that, but imagine if LeBron James, right, whatever he's selling in terms of jerseys and merchandise on the Lakers right now, he'd probably sell that like 10 times more if he went to the Golden State Warriors. And look, that's not why. I don't think he cares about merchandise. It's just the point I'm bringing up. But if he does go to the Golden State Warriors, I think this is a massive chance where he could literally win a 5th ring and solidify himself as the greatest of all time. Again, there is still a majority of basketball fans who probably don't think LeBron is the GOAT because he doesn't have as many rings as MJ. And will winning another one get him as many rings as MJ? No. But it would give him one more and he'd only be one away. And I think him having 5 and having the scoring record and playing with his son and doing all that type of stuff probably makes him the solidified GOAT in majority of basketball fans' opinions, right? And look, is he guaranteed to win a championship with the Warriors? No, but also in saying that, he's a much more likely chance, I think, if he was to go to the Warriors than what he is right now with the Lakers. Again, the issue with LeBron, as we know, and it's been, I'm sure you guys have seen the footage, but his defense right now in 2024-25 season has been terrible. If he misses an open layup or someone misses an open layup, he will flat out just stand there itching his balls while his team has to do a 5-on-4 on the other side and then being the 4 because he's, standing at the other side of the court and hasn't gone back to defend. Again, it's a massive issue. It's why the Lakers probably won't come near a championship, and it's not great. But I think at the Warriors, if LeBron was to tell himself, look, I've got one more season now, I have to give it my complete all. I have Steph Curry, Draymond Green, absolute NBA legends all around me. Great players like Jonathan Kuminga and Andrew Wiggins as role players, etc., etc. If I just gave it my all on defense for one last year, I could win a championship here. And I think that's what LeBron James should be thinking, no matter how much it hurts. I think the Warriors went to the playoffs with a LeBron James who was actually trying on defense and was ready to risk his body and hurt himself, which he just hasn't been wanting to do this season. The Warriors could win a championship, and realistically, that team it's pretty stacked. Having a squad of LeBron, Jonathan Kuminga, Andrew Wiggins, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, of course, is probably the five that would play like the most minutes. Buddy Hield is on there, a shooter for LeBron. You got Kevon Looney and Trace Davies, really good, solid role-playing centers to help LeBron James out as well. Yeah, it's a good squad. You know, Gary Payton there for defense. There's a lot going on with the Warriors, but again, the only way LeBron can probably do this if he signs on a much cheaper contract. The most he could probably get is like 10 million. I don't even know if they could clear up that much to get him. But again, I think there are more important things in life than money for LeBron James right now. And I think a fifth ring is that, not just that, a legacy of also being able to play with Steph Curry, who's the greatest point guard pretty much of all time. Him being able to do that would just be something so awesome and would go down in NBA history. Just another thing for him to say he has done. And again, getting a fifth chip. Also, the merchandise sales and jersey sales would be absolutely insane if he went to the Warriors. And he'd wear that number 6 again, most likely. I don't think it's retired on the Warriors. And goddamn, would that look cool. But again, knowing Draymond Green, who's the legit ultimate Glazer, he would probably give him number 23 to wear, which would be so funny. I would not even be surprised. And look, maybe you can bring Bronny along. The Warriors were clearly interested in him before. There might be something that, of course, happens. But again, if you haven't already, I'd very much like to hear all of your thoughts and opinions on this in the comment section down below. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for all latest sports content and news. Go and check out my gaming channels and my IRL/vlog channels. Links for them will be in the description down below. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.